This year, what are you bringing on board?
All right.
as well.
Mm.
So we are looking at five master tracks here. Three for the artist of the year, two for the new artist of the year,
Mm.
two videos here, one for the artist of the year, one for the new artist of the year. 6,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis for the new artist, 5,000 Ghana cedis for the artist of the year.
Exactly.
The
That is a
artist
cool
of
cash.
the year going with 3 months promo, online promo,
Yeah.
and then the artist of the new artist
artist
of
of
the year with 2 months.
What's up, Africa? You welcome to Art African Podcast. My name is Derry G, and today we'll be talking UMA, that is Upper West Music Award. And with me in the studios, I have the CEO of Upper West Music Award. They call him the Fashion King, but I call him my king because he's the king of fashion. Fashion, what's up?
First man, cool.
How are things going?
Small.
Very good. I think we should have a discussion one day on the fashion so that on the latter side we will know what to wear, and I mean it will help us a lot because you've been, how long have you been in the business?
Before I answered that, see, nobody has ever prompted me on this issue about us having an in-depth discussion on the side of work I do, that is fashion. Everybody talks about the music thing, then
Definitely.
I started this thing in 2012. So let's calculate how many years this. So that is 10 to 11 years now.
Wow,
Yeah, 10 to
wow,
11
congratulations. And that is great. But today you're sitting here as the PRO of UMA,
Yeah, Upper
Upper West Music Award. And also have the CEO and the operations manager of UMA, Upper West Music Awards. Echo Sounds.
Yes.
Should I use that or maybe a better introduction for me?
Yeah, you can still call me Echo Sounds, but my real name is Abdullahi Nuhu Turo Song. Yeah. Mania Echo Sounds. Ejania Zumelayo.
So, of course, as I told you, we're talking Upper West Music Award. Let's take a relay on what's happened last year. I mean, as an award, after that, when you did your postmortem, what would you say went right and what would you say didn't go right before we get into the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What happened after the like the feedbacks we had was good, and we keep on trying to open our ears wide so we could hear about some suggestions. Then what like we've been getting more, and we can't say that was our best because even this year, what we are bringing on board, after we execute everything, we feel like we can still add more. So always and always, there's more room for us to add more of what you guys see. A lot of people were just praising us for what happened last year, and then we could see it. But by then, there's still more venom in us that we want Upper West to see. And then at the end of it all, we will never be satisfied with this until it gets to some years. This is just our 3rd year running.
Wow, wow. We can't wait for you to spit that venom in you. But we see the artists of the year going all the way to from region to region on a promo. And that is massive. I can read from his own social media saying that that promotion has really added up to his numbers. And I think that is something we can talk about. You as UMA, how do you see that? And when you saw that, I mean, how would you say has ended positive in what you do?
Moving from a region to region about Upper West to propagate what we have been preaching here, I think is nice. Looking at it, we always say every nominee is a potential winner. But once you are lucky to be wearing the crown. You don't just sit with it. There are more doors. We have been telling them it's a mandate on you, and then you can use that one to open more doors. So even you see, introducing yourself as an artist of the year self, that accolade will make everybody be wanting to listen to you. And then at the end of it all, the artist of the year appearing on the big stages is a plus to the organization, is a plus to Upper West, and we said kudos to him. And then what we still say is, if anybody happens to win, don't just sit down. We can help you break the boundaries, but by then you are your own architect of your career. So
we will just step into the new one a bit. I'm just being a little curious. The artist of the year was promised 5,000. Has he been given the 5,000, or is yet to be given?
He has been given.
He has been given.
The 5,000 was given like 4 days after the awards.
Wow.
And then last year we promised a collaboration with the GH Artist of the Year, then some online promo, then things. I think everything has been delivered. And then except that some natural phenomena hit us yesterday, that the GH Artist of the Year, we lost him to the maker. That was a Rude Boy ranking.
Okay.
We start with the team of the Artist of the Year. Then we were able to swap it with other things that would be beneficial to his career. I think that was what happened. If not the new Artist of the Year, then the Artist of the, for the cash, we don't delay with it. 2 days, 3 days after the event, we just call them to pick it, and then I hope whilst moving on, Art Africa podcast will get the pictures to update people.
Definitely, we will love to do that.
The pictures are there, that all of them are holding the check and things. Just that we make some review on the Artist of the Year and new Artist of the Year this year. That's what I said. We have to keep on adding till the crawling baby start to run.
So how do you, tell people who believe people who organize awards are people who are just looking for money because of the vote and things? How do you let them understand that this is different? Because from what you have seen and what you have said, a lot goes into the award. It's not that easy. So how do you, let those people understand what you're going through?
All right. So thank you very much. This is something that everybody then his or her plans. Other awards are there. They have their plans. They have what actually motivates them into organizing those awards. When it comes to Upper West Music Awards, our plans are totally different from the rest, and we may not be able to say they should follow what we are doing, but we also have our plans all together. Here the case is, when you come to this part of the world or this part of Ghana, we don't actually have like plenty money like the Kumasis, like the Accras.
There's no money here.
We don't have the numbers.
But
So sometimes if we really want to look at the monetary aspect of the whole thing, then we wouldn't be able to motivate our young ones, or we wouldn't be able to kind of protect or project them into the next chapter of growth. So we usually think of the money, then in other ways we think of like how to promote them. So to say, looking at the monetary side, looking at only the vote side, where maybe in some awards that I know they can call you and say, top up this, and you becomes the winner. We will say, nah, go ahead and vote. There is one of the reasons why it's even a blind vote. So you don't know how much you voted until the final day you get that. We are projecting the image of Upper West through music. And if we want to put money first, then we may not be able to project the image of Upper West through music. Because like I rightly said, over here, so we are growing. our musicians still are not yet there. They don't have enough cash.
Okay.
So even if we say, let's sell their awards, how are they buying them? Yeah, whether with money or without money, there's a bit of percentage that comes from the public, that is the voting side, and some that comes from the academy and then the board. A lot of technicality actually goes into it before somebody is a judge or crown the winner. So we don't usually look at the money side, but we can't force people to do what we are doing. But when you come to Upper West Music Awards, we don't usually look at the money side.
Very good. I mean, that is positive. This year, what are you bringing on board?
All right. So this year, we're actually maintaining the cash prize, which is 5,000 Ghana cedis cash. And then we will be recording 3 master tracks for the winner. That is Artist of the Year.
3 master tracks
3 master tracks
for the Artist of the Year.
Adding to it, the artist together with us will select one of the tracks. Then we shoot a professional video.
Yeah, that's where we'll be coming to see us.
Yeah.
Let's get it clear.
Yeah.
The Artist of the Year will record 3 master tracks.
We'll first of all give him 5,000.
5,000
No.
Ghana cedis.
It starts with a plug.
Okay.
We'll
The
give
plug
Because-
him a
first.
Every winner is
Yeah.
promised a plug.
Okay.
So after the plug, we give him or her 5,000 Ghana cedis. Then after the 5,000 Ghana cedis, we record 3 master tracks. And after the tracks are done recording, then the artist in team, the team, and together with the UMA or the event organization will sit down and look at which track among the 3 tracks deserves a video.
Okay.
Then we will then come shoot a video for you. And then we want something to be spelled out here. In shooting the video, we are going to go into the editing cost, the camera cost, and then the other props, but except your costumes. Your costumes, and then
Maybe if you need some ladies to jump in.
Oh, you do that?
No.
Okay.
So, but then when the time comes, Upper West Music Awards, we still sit with the artists. Then when we are able to see who is going to be the producer or the director of the video, we'll together sit and see how the concept that will bring it on board, so that together we can assist ourselves and see how we are going to come out with a super video. But then we said the camera works, that is the equipment, including all charges, the crew, whatever. They are all on UMA, with the exception of, say, you need maybe ladies from Dubai that
Okay.
will take care of.
That is beautiful. So aside the Artist of the Year, any other, and then the exceptional ones are the Artist of the Year, who
So
get
I
different
think new
things.
artists of the year also has.
the new artist of the year is the same thing, because last year we are still maintaining the cash price of 1,000 Ghana cedis. A 2 months online promo with a blog site in Upper West here, and then 2 master tracks.
Yeah.
2 master tracks in a video as well, a video of one of them as well. So we are looking at 5 master tracks here, 3 for the Artist of the Year, 2 for the New Artist of the Year, 2 videos here, 1 for the Artist of the Year, 1 for the New Artist of the Year. 6,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis for the new artist, 5,000 Ghana cedis for the Artist of the Year.
Exactly.
The Artist of the Year going with 3 months promo, online promo, and then the Artist of the New Artist of the Year with 2 months.
Let's see the categories. 31 categories.
Yes.
Isn't it too much?
We're even trying to add. Yeah, they are.
Last year, how many categories did
Okay,
we?
so last year we were having 30 categories.
30. So this year, you've added 1.
We actually added 2. But what happened was last year, female vocalist of the year and then male vocalist of the year were separate categories.
Okay.
But this time around, we decided to merge them and named it vocalist of the year. So by so doing, instead of 30 categories, they became 29.
29.
Then we added 2 new categories.
So what are the 2 new babies?
And song of the year, and then student act of the year. Because per our research, we realize that we have a lot of G's, a lot of guys that are also in the secondary level of education and the tertiary level of education who are also doing well when it comes to music and creative art. So we realize that because of school and because of their education, sometimes they are not given the chance, or sometimes they themselves don't have the vim or the zeal to come out. So we decided that let's add this particular category, see how we can push them, see how we can let them know, still being in school doing music is worth appreciating. So this time around, it's a category that is standing on its own that needs to be awarded. So we decided to add that category.
I like that. I mean, the category definitions for the rest are well known to them because most of them might have picked. But the unsung, how would you define it to the people who are coming on board? Because that is a new category. I like you define this. It is clear so that we get the unsung also.
So Pierre, will you take it?
I think Pierre has given me a definition of the unsung. Unsung is adjudged by the academy, board, and the general public as musician who is from or in the Upper West entertainment industry and has not yet been recognized or with less recognition, but is doing well with his or her music. I think that is clear. So the unsung, let me clarify there, then we go forward. Supposing I am an artist, like an unsung, as you said, underground, am I supposed to come and nominate myself, or somebody will nominate me, or the board will sit down and then nominate me as an artist?
Okay, this is where somebody can nominate you.
Okay.
Somebody can nominate you, but it has to still go in the filing process. Yes. But this is somebody, like somebody can nominate you, but by then you should be aware that somebody is nominating you.
You should be aware.
You should be aware because
So
consent is very important. We need your consent. We need to be sure that this person is aware of him
or you are willing to partake.
Yes.
All right. So 31 categories. Mostly, we have awards here, and then all the categories we leave it to the public. So we say 70 for the public or 60 for the public, and then 40 for the board. So always the public votes, and then we sit down. People now say, "Oh, this thing, this and this and this," and a whole lot of things come on board. Is it going to be the same? Because there are some categories that are a little technical, that you need technical people to sit down and also, put their hands on to see that this is it or this is that. And we give all to the public. At the end of the day, the public chooses who maybe will not fit for what it is. Are we having the same this year, or there's a different approach towards it?
There's a total different approach towards it. That is why we said we're encouraging all our artists or the creative art industry, everybody, let's call them the industrial players. Whatever we are talking about here, anything that has to do with Upper West Music Awards, try and visit our website, upperwestmusicawards.com. You see, apart from the categories, we have category definitions. And aside the category definitions, we have the mode of selection, which is some of the categories are 60% board, then 40% public. What that means is those categories are so technical. Others are even 100% board. It means we don't allow general public to step in here because of how technical those particular categories are. Though I may not be able to mention all of them, but the case in point is Instrumentalist of the Year. You realize that
Record of the Year as well.
Instrumentalist of the Year, we need people that really understand sound, that really understand beat creation in that order, to be able to look into it, see the composition of that particular instrumental, and then, in that order, we really need to bring people that understand every instrument, such that if you say you are a pianist, somebody should be able to really know that, yeah, this guy is true. What he's
Definitely.
doing. It's not like copy and paste kind of, he really deserves that. Records of the year. Sometimes record of the year, if you want to allow it for the general public to decide, they may mistake it to
Popular song.
Popular
of
song,
the
yeah,
year.
yeah.
You get that? So it's not allowed like 60% general public or some stuff like that. The technicalities in it are so great. So
But I think there are some others too for the public.
for the public,
It's only one that is 100% for the public.
And
That is
that is
most popular song
most
of the
popular
year.
song. Yeah.
So the criteria is so technical. So we entreat people to always go to upperwestmusicawards.com. Take their time, read the terms and conditions. Take their time, read their categories and their definitions, the mode of selection. You understand? For the want of time, we may not be able to see all the things
Definitely,
together.
definitely.
But then, to answer your question, of course, some are technical and the board decides more, and some too we leave them to the general public.
Okay, so let me just come to the other side of it. At which stage are we now? Is it the filing of nomination, or what stage are we now?
We are the filing of nominations. We just launched this year's on last week.
Last week.
So after the launch, that was on 30th September, then the filing starts. But we always want everybody to be mindful of our year under review. And the year under review is 25th of September 2022 to 30th of September 2023, the day we launched. So
25th
so every
of
works
September.
released in between 25th September 2022 till 30th September 2023 will be qualified to as an entry.
So how do I file?
Just this year we want everybody to be used to the online thing. That's why we all believe in Ad Africa podcast.
Definitely.
That this is an online TV that will definitely make the difference. So we have to be here. And then you have to be partners.
Definitely.
As you are.
We are.
Yeah. So if you want to file, if you are watching this, then you want to file as an artist in Upper West or from Upper West. What you need to do is log on to our website, just as you said, upperwestmusicawards.com. or maybe www.upperwestmusicawards.com. You see single submission, album submission, video submission, and then just pick on which one you want to. We say you can download the form too. If you are having internet challenges, you can download the form, file in. But if you download the form, if you are filing online, there's a place to submit your music link, because during the vetting, we need to hear your music, listen to it, to vet it. So if you are to file manually, that is if you are able to download the form to file,
hard copy.
You need to come with your passport picture and then a pen drive with your tracks. Submit at Fashion House or Equal Sounds Entertainment. But once you open the website, you see something blinking. So that is where you start to file in. So it's maybe because of time we might not be able to just go through.
But the website is www.upperwestmusic.com.
So if you want, you don't even add the www. Just type upperwestmusicawards.com, enter, and you are good to go. Either through your phone or
And I think if somebody is also finding difficulty, there are some technical support, number the person can call for technical support.
So if you log on to Upper West Music Awards, on the on top of the menu bar, the top menu bar, you see contacts there. So if you have any challenges, you can call, reach out to any of the numbers, and you'll be assisted. So I think a lot of people are really doing well, because when you go and they find challenges, they reach out to us. And I like the way they are responding to the online submission, because online every day I say is the future of everything.
Definitely.
So if you are an artist, you are supposed to make good use of online. That is why we started with the manual thing. At first, it was like, come to our studios and film.
Okay.
Then at a point we decided to make available the forms for people to pick, go sit down, study it very well, and then film. So now that transition is not there. We don't want to completely take it out, that no hard copies, but going forward those things will be cancelled. So we want everybody to get used to the online submission, so that that at this point, if I'm facing challenges, what should I do?
Okay.
You understand? So if you are able to go through this particular one, it means going forward, even if you want to file in for the bigger awards, where they wouldn't print in hard copy for you.
Definitely.
It will be easy for you to do it.
So what time are we closing filing of nomination?
We are saying the time will be communicated, but we are looking at ending of this month.
We
just have a month. This is for the entire Upper West, so we need time to visit the various districts.
Yes, I like that, because mostly you hear some of the artists, that Upper West, anything we just deal solely in what we don't come there. And I'll be glad if we bring all of them on board.
Just next week.
Okay.
We are starting our movement, and then one thing we also realize is Upper West here. We need to do decentralization of our activities. So that was why we took it upon ourselves to do the nominees jams at Jirapa.
That was last year.
That was
last year.
Yes, last year the nominees jams was at Jirapa, and then after the seminar we moved to Jirapa. I would say big ups to Jirapa Nad and the people and then the police over there. They welcome us. Big ups to Royal Kuzi Hills, Jirapa Dubai. Jirapa Dubai. They are sponsors of this program. They also welcome us. They were able to give us a nice reception. Then we hosted the nominees jams there, and everything was successful.
So talking about last year seminar things, this year how's the itinerary going to be?
It's a long road map. We're having a long road map. Being here means we've started the movement. I don't know if you get to somewhere that we need to fly, we will even fly. But at the end of it all, we have to finish everything before the final day. And then we are saying after the launch, filing in. After the filing in, we are doing vetting and then unveiling of nominees.
Okay.
After the nominees are unveiled, we are moving into the voting sector. Once the voting is going on, we will do our seminar. After the seminar, we do the nominees jams. After the nominees jams, we do the
football match.
A football match.
Last year,
we bet a goat. A live goat, because we don't want to kill the goat. We have to pull the goat to the field. To the field where we played with the Media 11.
Media 11.
A Media 11 where we went on penalties. Playing a penalties where every player scored. Except one of our nominee who decided to award the goat to you guys. The goat was with me. I had to release it and still be proud. After everything, I wasn't pained. I said, if there's even something we need to do in addition to the goat, we will, because the media in Upper West have embraced Upper West Music Awards that we can't pay them back.
Definitely.
So even if we had won the goat, it will still pain me because I feel like
don't
this
let it
goat,
look
this
like.
goat,
Don't let it look like.
I feel like this goat has to be danced.
Don't let it look like they didn't win.
They actually won. There's another one that he's yet to mention. We always have street activation or floats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this year you also still come.
Yeah. and after the float, then we go into the main event. After the main event, we have dinner with nominees.
But one of my favorite parts is the seminar because artists and industry players get to learn a lot. And I'll play that this year. You intensify it so that we can really get a lot from it. Last year, your stage was massive. And then we saw artists playing live. On
Live
stage. That was a plus. I personally, I wasn't in town, but the pictures I saw and things, I was very, very amazed. This year, are we going to see that or the cost involved and things will let us backtrack?
Sometimes we see them as additional expenditure. We don't see them as cost.
Okay.
Additional expenses, if you should say. So this time around, we're actually thinking of, doing a lot of things. Ad apps, just like you have Ad Africa podcast. We also want to add a lot of things.
Add Uma.
Add Uma. So this time around, I believe and I trust it will be live band. Might be wrong. They will be live band. Other surprises. So for the stage, we'll break our own records.
It will interest you to know that our A-listers, our A-list actors here, some of them, that was their first time of doing a live band performance. So we had to take them through a 2-week training. 2-week training with the live band in order for them to come and deliver well. So we took it upon ourselves as a cost on every time they step in there to do training.
And at this point, let me quickly add this. We'll have to use this opportunity to thank our sister Wayala. She did very well. The Lioness. So that was the Chinchiga band. That and it was actually a sponsorship. She gave us the Chinchiga band. Sister Wayala, wherever you are, Barakaya for last year, someone in Santana. So this year, I'm not certain, but I know we'll be using the Chinchiga band again.
I personally can't wait for the grand finale because per what I saw last year and you saying that you're going to break your own records. I can't wait. I think this time I'll have to cancel anywhere I'm going and be part of it so that I'll have a lot to say.
Me too. I'm even on in this, but I can't wait. Last year from the red carpet, that one alone was because when you get to the red, you even think that's the stage.
Okay.
But during that time, I always step back and watch what he does because everything about the setup, about the stage planning, about the stage planning and everything. At times, I always get there and say, "Wow!" So, what would somebody have to even say about this except kudos?
Definitely.
So, what he just told me when we were on our way here about planning on the stage and everything, I can't also wait.
You can't wait. So, anything to add?
So I would say Upper West Music Awards is here. And then I would say everybody should come out in your numbers to support this Croran baby.
Definitely.
Inshallah ta'ala, when we grow tomorrow, you will be part of the success story. We wouldn't be able to leave here without mentioning a few people that actually support us from day one till now. Some joined at a point after seeing that this is a good cause. Let's say Juango Energy Drink, so far the best in Ghana and beyond.
We should have even brought you Ebony condoms.
Okay, my producer will need it. It's very important.
Because they're also our part.
Yes.
So that they're also our sponsors.
Good. My
So we should have brought you Ebony condoms as well.
So Juango Energy Drink, one of our partners. We have Spicy Foodies. We have Japan here Enterprise. We have Fashion House. We have K Color School. We have Abontola Ghana Limited. We have Espon Phones. We have CC Phones. We have Joy Zone. We have a lot of people that are actually supporting us. We have pilot engineers. And before coming to this place, I received a call that our regional Rotary group, you know them, they also want to be part of this year's edition.
Wow.
So, yeah, so we have a lot of people that are actually supporting this initiative. So we can't leave here without mentioning their names, and we'll see, may God bless every one of us and improve upon our businesses so that they'll be able to make a lot of money and give us a lot of money. Yeah.
I think every good cause needs to be supported, and I'm not surprised seeing that people are coming on board to also,
Support.
add up what they can do
Yeah.
to make UMA goes to the top.
So I want our producer to still let people know that Dodoland Technologies is also on board.
Okay.
Wada.com is also on board. Let them know we have a lot of people, can't sit here to mention all of them before you give us an invoice.
Shout out to Ad Africa Podcast.
Yeah.
Keep watching Ad Africa Podcast, your best online TV show in the northern Ghana.
Definitely. This is just a sick tune. We love that. But of course, if you are an artist, go to Upper West Music Awards.com and then file your nominations there. So that next time we can have a dialogue and talk about it. We also get most of the artists one-on-one on the podcast so that you tell us about your music and other things that you need to. So go on board. Let's work together. My name is Derry G. I am your African G on Ad Africa Podcast. So
I go by the name Fashion and keep watching Ad Africa Podcast.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
All right, so Abdullah Inuhuturoso, Echo Sounds. Yeah, keep watching Ad Africa Podcast.
Then I'm also Derry G. Keep watching Ad African Podcast. We are out. Bye-bye.